well, this took too long to do. It's just been I have been busy. Also, it's Christmas. That's my first priority to record. But anyway, it's not the point. Christmas happened, and it's pretty good this year. Cause I expected it to be a one-parter until I started throwing teasers up and also that the candy shop here, which was these three cars. I was expecting more, but still, these cars are good. And also this vehicle that we cannot obtain, and it's quite annoying that we can't have this, because this is probably one of my favorite vehicles of the entire thing, and apparently I'm a wizard. But this vehicle, I have done a review on it, and I will post it before this, and I have already recorded this yesterday. I tried to, but yeah, no audio. I went through and I was checking, and I was like, what the hell's going on? My mic isn't connected, so pretty much I had to scrap the whole idea and just was like, yeah, I'm done for today. It was about halfway through, and I was not wanting to do it again, but it's different. Anyway, I was originally gonna do part one, and then if it was like a week or maybe like a few days until part two, but it was literally the moment they dropped the Enzo, they instantly, like an hour later, dropped this, and I have a singular candy to my name. I could get 50 candies, but I just want to keep it at one. But anyway, I was up to this, alright? But this is how it's gonna do. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start off with part one, and then I'm gonna do what's limited that came along with it, the Huayra R, and then I'm going to do part two of it, and then I'm gonna do the I want to do I'm not gonna do the snowplow, but I'm also gonna do the Evo, the Apollo Evo. You know, because I've already done the snowplow and it has its own dedicated video. I don't want to do it again because it's pretty crap, to be honest. There's nothing special about it, you know. But yeah, it is exclusive. It's literally everyone will miss out on this vehicle because it seems like we are not going to get this vehicle because the only way to spawn it is via this, right? You can only get it via spawning it, and it's probably an event exclusive vehicle, not just an event exclusive vehicle like these are, where you have to get it this time or you'll never get it. This is you use it now or you'll never use it, or maybe it could come back next year. I don't know. I hope it's a reoccurring vehicle that comes back at Christmas time, because honestly I did like this event. Obviously the grind for the Jira R was a bit painful, but it doesn't matter. Alright, I've already got this time up, and I will quickly go down. It is pretty abysmal. Alright, so the snowplow currently has a 17.3 second time, alright, which is at the pretty much the very bottom. The Fiat Multiplier has been the only thing that is currently the worst, but this car currently has a 15.2 second time, and I was in a public session, so obviously the time might vary, but for the snowplow I'm pretty sure I was in a private server, so you know. Anyway, I don't know, it's just because when there's more players they create more lag, which can impact all the players. Alright, I was going to do the sound, but I can't be bothered, honestly. Everyone's probably much unlocked this vehicle. Also, there's spoilers here, but no one cares about the spoiler. No one cares about the rims. Everyone cares about the cars and how they do in a performance test and how they rank in the board. I think the new Audi and the Jira R will rank pretty high on the list. I don't know about the Enzo. It's pretty much a replica. Okay, so I got a slower time. Alright, so it's close enough, you know. It is close enough, right? If it was, it would be... Okay, so let me put on the screen. I'm going to keep it where it is, because this was the original time I did get. And I think I did it twice, and I did get this time. But this is where it would be if I had this time, right? It'd be here with the Ford F-150 and the Honda Civic Type R. Then the next vehicle we have is what's it called? It's the Ford... Not the Focus, it's a Charger, the newer Charger, or this one, right here. This one has a much huger gap between these two cars. This thing's a Class 2, and it came with its own body kit, which honestly I don't mind. It's another limited body kit to add to the list, but it's on par with this vehicle, which is also an event vehicle that also got a body kit. You know, I can't wait to Season 3, to be honest. You know, I like grinding the seasons. People complain, and it's honestly like, I'm over here, I do complain, but then eventually I'm like, you know, whatever. It's better than having nothing, but people just don't understand that. Anyway, this got an 11.7 second time. If it matches that time, you know. Also, it could be a server thing, but that's the time I have gotten. And if it's by a few milliseconds, I won't change it. But if it's by a whole second, I'll change it, right? You know, but anyway, this is the charger. It's got its kit, right? It's a nice wide body kit. Right, it looks nice, to be honest. Does it have any... I think it has a custom spoiler. I don't know. Yeah, it does. I've already equipped it. No. And you always gotta check that. When a car has a body kit, you gotta check, because it has custom spoilers, and they kind of go with the car. 11 point... It got a faster time. Alright, that... Honestly, I'll leave it where it is, because having it on par with another vehicle that's pretty much the exact same as it, I'll keep it like that. Because that one's a sports car, and this one is probably a sports car, but it could be a muscle car. Either way. But anyway... Now we start moving on to the interesting vehicles. A vehicle that I almost forgot in the last review, and I almost skipped it, was this Mercedes-Benz GTS. Quite a unique vehicle, to be honest. And I think it definitely... It reminds me of that MFB, I think it was called, Bentley. You know, that custom Bentley. I think it was on the Grand Tour. You know what it is. It was a custom Bentley that had, like, snorkels and stuff. It was made for, like, beaches and stuff. But still, you know, this thing... This is a snow vehicle, and I don't know why we don't have, like... Because they have snow... The thing is, right, they had spike tires, which are for ice, which we have no ice races here. But why do we have, like, chain tires, you know, or snow tires for snow? Because I can see that I'm definitely losing traction on snow. And, you know... And, like, what other tires could we have? Like, I guess sand tires? I don't know. I guess off-road tires would also count as that. Oh, what's the time that I had for this? Was that... Ooh. Okay, so 10 point... This thing got a time... I think it got faster. No way, it didn't. Where is it? Okay, I've lost it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. 11.3. So, it's around the same time, but it's kind of not. Alright, I've got to check that I actually had the list up. So, it's slightly faster than the Charger. But it's more expensive. Or not expensive, but like... higher ranked. But anyway, now to probably one of the weirdest cars, and this one I didn't get to put a time down for, so whatever time I get, it's just going to get down on the board. But look at this car. It looks so weird. It looks like that Lancia, that rally car. You know that rally car. You know, it kind of looks like this. And a car that I wish was in the game, because it's really cool, but it has kind of the same... It's a more, like, you know, triangle shape. It has like a more triangle hood, and then it kind of goes down, and then like that. But look at that back. Holy, who wanted this car? I actually want to speak to whoever wanted this car in the game. I don't understand who would want this car. Like, look at that. Also, the spoiler has glass on it. That's the spoiler and has glass on it. What the hell? It's just all kinds of weird. I don't know who would want to own one of these in real life, and who would be like, oh, I want one of those in game, dude. Alright, 10.4. Wait, what time? Okay, so that is slower than the Mercedes-Benz GTS, you're telling me. And also, it got a faster time that I just recorded, but I'm not going to record it down because it'd be on par with, like, you know, the M3 GTR. But still, you're telling me this Alfa Romeo, which is probably... actually, no, it's on par with the Polestar 1. Okay, maybe it isn't that good. Maybe it's just, like, a kind of, like... I thought it was, like, a sports car. Alfa Romeo. Okay, I just can't spell. And I forgot its name. I'm going to turn off screen display, and I'll just quickly find it. I have it right here. Here we go. Like, so I can find the name. TZ3. It's just a weird name. Like, it's too many letters. Just call it something simple, like Gerald. I don't know. 11.4 seconds. It is a millisecond slower than the... Yeah, it's a millisecond slower than the... Oh, wait, that's 10. That's 10. I got it wrong. Sorry. I read that wrong. It's 10. Okay, I read that wrong, but it's fine. I'm correcting my mistake. Alright, it's behind the Porsche 911 Turbo S, which was that free car that we got. The last free car that we got. Okay, let me get rid of it. I didn't read that right, but it's fine. It is now, if I go check the board, it is corrected. So now, here is the times that has been... There it is, right here, 10.4. Okay, I almost got that wrong, but now onto our final vehicle. A vehicle that I want to talk about because it has problems, alright? It's the Christmas Enzo. And before you even unlock this car, right, you probably can already see a problem with this car. And the problem is that there's already a car that exists, and it is the Enzo. And pretty much they gave an Enzo away for free. But the thing is, right, let me show you something, right? Let's compare the stats of these two Enzos, right? And also, another thing is, right, is that this car has been a car I've always praised as a really nice looking vehicle. Like, looking at this thing, it's pretty much the exact same. The only thing that has difference is it has this small rack right here and presents on the back, and it's been held down by some string. I would say it's lazy. Honestly, if it was only a one-parter, if this was the whole update, I would say this was a lazy decision for a last car, because looking at the stats, it's slightly worse, right? Also, this thing has a kit. Wait, it's on kilometers an hour. So this is 349, and this one is 334. So and this one has literally slightly worse handling. And the thing is, I also came with a limited wrap for this, which I'll talk about them. And also the limited store and how much I hate it, honestly. Doesn't matter what cars are in there, I still hate the limited store. But, you know, I don't think I've done a time for the Ferrari Enzo. So I'm going to quickly do a time for the Ferrari Enzo if I don't have it already. I don't know. I have a few Ferraris, but I don't have the Enzo, I don't think. So I'm going to do another time, and if I just one time find it on the list, then I don't know. We'll see its time, right? Most likely you'll have a good time because, you know, it's the Ferrari Enzo. It's a good car. But, you know, the problem with this, and you can probably see where I'm going with this, is that it's pretty much killed the market for the vehicle, because who would buy the Enzo when you can just get the Christmas one? There's no point. So pretty much they've killed the market for it, and holy crap, there's a lot of cars with McLaren F1, the Cento Dieci, the Jesco, the Monzo, the CC GT. I think I spelled that. I say most of the stuff wrong. This Mazda, the Chiron, that car, that Evolution, whatever, that Ferrari, Project One, and that Jag that we got from the barn hunt. You're telling me that it's just a time that everyone seems to have. I typed its wrong name. I typed its rip-off name. Alright, let's do quickly test, right? To see if it is worth it to buy the other one. Yeah, I like it that way. 9 seconds. So there's a bunch of cars with a 9-second time. Let's test it. Let's just test it, right? Let's see how good the actual Enzo is from the other one. And I'm gonna do a quick review on this this thing. I don't know when I think Limited Store came out in part 2. But still, this vehicle, I do like its wrap. It actually, because the thing is, right, the reason I like this wrap is because it isn't a duplicate of a wrap that already exists, alright, which is good, because they seem to like to do that. And the thing is that they say, like, oh, if you don't like the wrap ideas, then just suggest a new one or cry about it. But when everyone's complaining it's just a reused one, you're like, I'm not going to change it. The thing is, though, we wouldn't complain if the wraps weren't crap, you didn't make them crap, right? Or if you just didn't duplicate the ones and just remake it. I wouldn't complain if they were actually unique like this one. I mean, technically the other Ferrari has it, but both those Ferraris, right? That other one that really expensive, the $10 million one, that one, oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, dude. You're telling me that this thing is actually slower than the Xmas one? No, I'm gonna redo that. I'm redoing that, because technically it also said on the board 9.1. But also said 9. Actually, it was close, so I'm going to do it one more time, because I'm not saying that this car that I spent $6 million on during the rims update, which is now $9 million, is slower than a free version that came out a few months later, right? I'm not. No, seriously, this thing should be way better. The Xmas one shouldn't have existed in the first place, because it's pretty much, it's lazy. It's lazy. It's my opinion. People can say, like, honestly, it's a free Enzo, nothing wrong with that, but you've killed the market for the one that exists, alright? And I've actually seen someone, while I was grinding for those two, the Agera and the Audi, and it just got a slow time. It got a slow time. So you're telling me this Enzo is slower than the Christmas one? I'm putting it as 9.1. Alright, it's slightly slower, but still, it doesn't matter if it's slightly slower or slightly faster. They're too close together. They should not be. This one should not be in the game. Should not be in the game. I don't know why it's in the game. There we go. Obviously, at some point, I'm going to do a What You Missed series video on this. And if the time changes, I'll just change it. Because honestly, this is the one car that I'll be like, I don't care if it gets slightly millisecond faster. I'm changing it. Anyway, so that's pretty abysmal that both cars are actually slower than the free version. It's annoying. It's annoying. Simple as that. But anyway, that's done with part... Oh, actually, it is done with the part 1 event, but not about the car that we also got. Another car that people were suggesting to hell was this thing, the Huayra R. A vehicle which is now... Is it off sale? It could be off sale, unless we have 2 limiteds in the store now. Let's have a look. Okay, so we have all these limited store crap. No one cares about that. We have the... there it is. Alright, so you can still get this car and this other one. So what I would say maybe buy either one. Just try and grind for at least one. Because honestly, these cars are good. But let's see what time they get. Because the thing is, right, this one was $10 million. And the Enzo Christmas was for free. So you think that this car would be miles better than the one that you get for free. It makes sense, right? Because instead of doing some dumb quest, you should be you buy $10 million. But anyway, it's just cut. It's way, honestly, it's in the past. People probably realized if it's worth it or not. But I like it. I like it. But let's see what time this car gets. 9.1. You're telling me, to my face, right, that this car got the same time as the Enzo, and the Christmas one that was free is better. Okay, via acceleration, but the thing is that via pretty much everything else. Okay, I don't know how to spell his name. Is it like that? It's not like that. I actually have to Google this because I forgot how to type the name. Dude, like, okay, I've got it. I always forget this name because it is so annoying to do. Okay, so it's like this. Yes, that's how it is. 9.1. I mean, the thing is, right, is this car has a better top speed. Now, here is the board currently. There it is. Oh, it's an R. It's an R version. R. Anyway, there we go. It's a Pagani. But looking at its stats, it is much better. It's a really good car. But again, you know, now we're going to move on to part 2. I'm going to start talking about probably one of my favorite vehicles. If the snowplow was if we exclude the snowplow, this was probably one of my favorite vehicles because they finally brought back something. We all know these 6x6s. I love this time. But now they've finally brought a new 6x6. It has been too long, and it's not near the other ones. I don't know why. But here is the Dodge Ram 6x6. And she is looking beautiful, alright? I hope more 6x6s come. I don't care if they're fake, alright? I want one, alright? I love the 6x6s. I would have an entire collection of these things. You know, but the upsetting thing is that in limited deal, I have my dealership names as limited dealership, right? So in limited dealership 1, I have the Mercedes 6x6. In limited dealership 2, I have the Jeep 6x6. In limited dealership 3, I have the Velociraptor 6x6. Then for number 4, no 6x6s. For number 5, no 6x6s, right? And, you know, finally we have a 6x6. And I still have... Because in this recent... when they add the one dealership, alright? One dealership, right? I had to put all the cars from Easter has finally been put in there, right? From Easter this year. Anyway, that car, or that truck, let's have a look where it is. So, 5. So it's right here. It is slightly slower than the Polestar 1, alright? And I do have this time right, 11.5. Now, I want to see, compared to the other ones, because you do have to do probably a bit more for this one. But anyway, let's just close this. It's on screen display. It's on screen display. Here it is. Dodge Ram, 11 seconds, right? Let's have a look for the other one, right? That's that other crappy Mercedes I'm not going to talk about. That's the dollar, wherever that was. Looking for the 6x6. Have I done a review on it? Huh. I swear I've done a review on them. Well, I definitely know I've done a 6x6, but I don't know where it is. Here's all the other limiteds, the Pagan, the Norn, all these other stuff. Where's the 6x6s? Okay. I probably just scrolled past it. It's fine. I have done a review on them. I have. Have I done all three? I don't know. Have I not? Or have I not put the time down? What time did I get? I'm actually so confused. Okay, I have no idea where the times went for these ones, but I did put them in. And they're gone. They're mysteriously gone. Alright, whatever. We'll move on to the next car. Whatever. Okay, Dodge Ram. Thumbs up from me because it's a 6x6. One of my favorite cars. Anyway, now we're moving on to the new Audi, a vehicle that is pretty much a reskin of, well, I would say a reskin, but where's the normal Audi? Alright, the normal Audi, the SA, is this one right here, which they recently put an interior in it, and the seats were yellow when I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, our car's red, I have to change the seats. Have a look. Okay, so it's slightly faster. Handling, this one has slightly better handling, but its acceleration, I'm going to test both of them. I like testing both of them just to see which ones are better. I should have done all the 6x6s right now, but I have done tests of them, but I don't know where the thing's gone. I actually don't know where the time for them has gone, so I'll have to redo them. I'll do them right now. After the Apollo, I'll do them now. Well, now-ish. Wait, I'm going to test this one, I'm going to test the other one, just to do a comparison. But this thing accelerates fast. It actually, like, damn, this Audi's fast. Look at it. Nice acceleration. Ooh, 9 seconds, not bad. It is on par with the free, minimal effort, Ferrari Enzo Xmas. That's good. I just hate this car, to be honest. It's got the dead same time as that other car got. Okay, so this name, okay, I forgot this name as well because it's a long name, but I do have it here, alright? The Audi R8 Coupe Performance, I don't know what that word is. Alright. I'll just put the whole thing down because it is such a long name. It is probably the longest name I put on the board. Is that correct? That's correct. With a 9-second time. God, that is a long name. 3000k image coming, custom parts. Anyway. Alright, so let's put up the board real quick. So this is currently the border speed, and here is the obnoxious Audi. And then I think the normal A8 right here. I don't know if this is a different version. Because the thing is, right, if it was a different version, they would have stated it. So pretty much, I think this is the R8, just a normal R8. Well, that one was a performance version, but I can I'll check, right, I'll check. Again, turn off screen display. Then I'll go here. It's easy to check because you can just tap up cars by oh, it's the exact same name. But it doesn't, not to be confused with the V10 custom package version. So then, I don't understand why they have all these, like... Okay, they did remodel as well. It looks much nicer. I mean, the car always looked good, but like, damn. Okay, so this one is... It's the exact same one, but this is a Christmas package one. Dying. Help. Alright, so this one is... I'll just type Xmas. Xmas. Done. I'll do the same one for the Jira R, even though I don't think there is another Jira R. But anyway, this one has the exact same name. It's just the other one has a spoiler and lights on the front and probably a swag of some kind, like a tent on top of their car or something, which I don't know why you'd put on an Audi, because you couldn't go to much places, especially when there's a bunch of potholes all over the place. You'd just the car would be destroyed. Anyway, let's see what time this one gets from the other one, right? The actual winter version. Is it better to save for this one? Because most likely it's going to be a much easier grind. Or, because you can get most of this money. You probably get all this money right now from just codes, alright? All the money you need for this car for codes, alright? Really, you could actually get that money easy. Okay, that's understandable, alright? 10.3. So it is currently on par with the cars I mentioned before, and is faster than the R8 Coupe. God, this is a long name. Performance, Performance Quattron, or whatever. 10.3 seconds. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. So it's better to buy this one because it's faster. But now we finally go to the finishing act, the car that people are grinding for and people most care about. It is this car. I'm just kidding. No one cares about this car. Why would you? It looks weird. I need to do a test on most of these vehicles. I need to get my review series up and running. Because the thing is, right, as I have recorded all of the remaining Class 1 vehicles, but I haven't posted it yet. I don't know why I haven't posted it. I don't know. Could be procrastination or something. Probably procrastination, because that's just something I like to do. Anyway, this Agera, we do have an Agera RS, I think, but we don't have this type of Agera, even though it's pretty much the exact same thing as a normal Agera. But this is just a crisp, they call it winter package. I just call it Xmas, because honestly, I can't be bothered with typing winter package after the obnoxiously long name the Audi had. Anyway, this car, is it worth it? It probably is, because it's... By the way, also, if this is the exact same as the Game Pass one, another stupid idea, because why? Why would you make a free version of a car that you're trying to sell via a Game Pass? Alright, I think I've done a review on... Okay, so the current RS has gotten a 8.3 time, and this car also got an 8.3 time. So, this Koenigsegg got the exact same time as the pay-to-win Agera RS. And this Agera R Xmas, just in case they release a normal Agera R, got the exact same time. So, this car is very worth it, because it is on the top of the board, alright, of speed. So that right there, that's the Game Pass one. That's the pay-to-win, I'm going to win every single race, but I never do. Koenigsegg Absolute. No one's going to beat that time unless they release something crazy. But they won't, because they like to make cars kind of pay to win. Well, this car, none of the others. Then the Agera RS, and then the Xmas one, which now is at par with it. So all they need to do is release potentially like an Easter or a Halloween Absolute, or a car that can best the Jesco. But currently so far, it's going good. So that car is very much worth it. But remember when we reviewed the IE, alright? Or when I checked the IE, you know, I don't know what video it was, but actually no, it was a limited video I haven't come out with yet because it was a very big video. I reviewed every single limited, I think, or I got interrupted while I was recording. I don't know what happened to the recording. But this car, the Apollo IE, has gotten a 8.2 time, which is second on the board. Can this Project Evo get even better than it? Because I'm convinced this car's got to have a good acceleration, because its IE brother has also got a good time, alright? This thing's got to accelerate like a speeding bullet, alright? I mean, it's going well so far. It is moving fast. Ooh, alright. That's actually good, because it's on par with the other Apollo. The Apollo Project Evo is on par with its Apollo brother. So, you know, because now I know that, you know... because I completely forgot. Actually, I'm putting it there. I forgot about this one, the Mission R, but I kind of want to put it next to its other brother. So we'll just not talk about that one. Because most of the time I'll put it underneath the Porsche, but this time I want to put it next to its brother, alright? I completely forgot about the Porsche R, the Mission R, which also is a really good car, but costs less, I think. This one is 12 mil, and the Mission R, that was, honestly, that was a very good car. This one, 8 million. So if this car, you should have bought it. But if you didn't, this car is also a really good solution to your acceleration problems, and a good counter towards Jesco losers. Even though you won't beat them, you'll just... Alright, now, I forgot, almost forgot. Okay, almost forgot about one thing, or technically 3 things, which was the 6x6s. I forgot to retest the 6x6s. Okay, I wanted to verse them against the Dodge Ram, because I want to see if the Dodge Ram is better than these, and if you should just be focusing on getting this Dodge Ram, even though most likely you probably will get the Dodge Ram and most of these other cars. But is it worth getting the Dodge Ram if you want to save up for an Agera R and you don't have all this time on your hands to waste on getting all of them? You just want to get like
one of them, and it's probably going to be the Ajira R. I would recommend the Ajira R, but if you want to try and get, I don't know, another 6x6, it's a good one to add to your collection. But anyway, so I got like a 10.3 second time, or 11.3, I don't know what time it got, but I have definitely tested these cars in the past. I have no idea where their board, the board speed has their records, no idea where they are, but I'm just going to test them again against the, and this one has always been the fastest out of them. But has it beaten the time? Okay, I think it could be on par with the Dodge Ram. Okay, so the Dodge Ram got a time of, where is it? 11.5. So this thing got an entire second faster. Okay. Because, alright, even if it was, right? Like, I have definitely typed out this on this board. I have definitely typed it on this board. I have no idea. Oh, never mind. I just found it. I just found it. There it is. 11.1 second time. Alright. And this got almost a second faster. But this was an old recording. Actually, no, that wasn't. That was recent-ish. Recent-ish recording. So they could have... I don't think they would buff this. So here is the 6x6. I didn't notice it. I've got to change that to this. Alright. I like changing it to that. And then the Dodge is down here. Right here. But where are the other ones, right? Where's the Jeep? Alright, where's the Jeep, and where's the other Velociraptor? Did I even get to them? I can't see them, but I presume they're on this board of speed, right? They have to be somewhere. They can't just not be here. Wait, what was that car? I'm trying to think. Oh, okay, I remember that car. It's a very forgetful car. Dude, it sucks that some of these cars are like really nice looking cars, and they just... Yeah. It can't be up here. Alright, I guess I haven't tested the Jeep 6x6. I swear I've typed these vehicles out, dude. Like, but I can't find them. Alright, we'll just test this, right? But I'm thinking of updating the border speed. You know, maybe once I get everything on the border speed, which includes the shopping cart, which honestly, I don't know. The thing is, right, is that I actually have gotten a chance to be a staff member, but I'm just too busy with focusing on, you know, getting ready for a job, because yes, I have now gotten a job, or apprenticeship as we call it, or apprenticeship, yeah. And I don't, even if I got in now, I would not have the time, because I would be there from 8 to 4, and then I would be, obviously have to manage so I wouldn't be tired the next morning, so it would be, I wouldn't have time. I would not have time to focus on, I'd spend 4 hours, not even, because I would not be sitting there all night. I would probably go, maybe 10, but I would not be sitting on Discord for 6 hours, dude. For what? For what? I don't get it. I don't understand. Okay, I've definitely recorded these times. There is no way I have not recorded these times. Okay, I'm just gonna stop, but... Because I swear I've recorded all these times, but I'll just find that video and I'll just redo the times, because I can't be bothered to do... Anyway, this is the event. That's pretty much it. It's over, alright? I'm gonna spawn this because I have no idea. You know, but anyway, also, you know, I don't know if there's gonna be New Year's update. I hope there is, but you know. Oh, another thing I forgot is I was gonna compare it to last year and the year after that in my previous video, but I didn't. It's a long video, but it's gonna be quick, right? So last year we got a total of 4 Christmas vehicles, excluding all the limiteds, but we got a lot of limiteds. We got, how many limiteds? We got the McLaren P1 GTR, we got the, I think that Lincoln Hypersport, was that, I think that was added at Christmas. Then we got, yeah, we got 2 of them, actually I can check, I can just easily check, I can just go here to my dealerships and change dealerships. Also, we need more dealerships. I know we just got one, but remember, 1. That's not going to survive me for the next few months, alright? I need 5 of them, alright? I don't need just 1 of them. Anyway, here is... Actually, there was... So, yes, Lincoln Hypersport, the GMC, then this one, which, honestly, that is kind of a weird-looking wrap. I don't know. Then this Porsche, then those 2 cars, which were released... Basically, these were the quests. Every week, a quest would, like this would come out. Then they came out with this one, and this was the reward for getting all 3 quests done, alright? Because the thing is, right, if you had a week to get that car, you didn't get it, sucks for you. Then we got the lazy wrapped Senna GTR, and then this one, right? And then these ones were different. That was that was a free Ferrari. These two were rims update, and God, that is a really nice wrap. All right, this one, that's cool, right? But this is my favorite wrap of this. And it's probably in top 5, to be honest, because most of the other wraps recently have been appalling. And then obviously Christmas 2020, we had one car added. We didn't have a limited. We did not have a limited. Actually, we had the Airtail added at that time, but or Speedtail, whatever you want to call it. This thing, all right, this thing. This was the first Christmas event, the rare Lusso GTC 4, and then we also have the Apollo IE. But yeah, you know, the limited store, to be honest, I don't like it, and also I don't like how they've released cars like this again. You know, because I've seen a lot of people driving around in these cars, and if it wasn't for limited wraps, the OG wraps, pretty much everyone would own them, and it would be like, you know, you'd have to be like, you could say that you owned it, that you bought it when it first came out, but there's no proof. But obviously the wraps are now proof that you bought it first time around, and look at me, I bought it first time around. It's just another flexing item, and you know. Anyway, also this wrap, which isn't too bad. I would say it was reused from the Apollo IE, but it isn't, because it's different, because the Apollo IE has more purple color. This has a blue stripe and then a pink stripe. I mean, there's not much they could do, to be honest, when the whole thing's carbon fiber. Or they could have just inverted it, so where this is the carbon fiber strip and the whole thing's orange, but that would have been weird. It's the best they could do with a car made of almost complete carbon fiber. So I'm not upset. It's a good car, and whatever wrap they came with, yeah. Also, you know what? Honestly, just buy this. Just buy this. Ignore. I mean, it's at like, okay, you got like 17 hours. You don't have much time to buy it. Also, this car right here, this will be one of the next vehicles to get a OG wrap, right? Because actually, I don't know how they're gonna do an OG wrap for this thing. It actually could be missed because it's got carbon fiber and only a stripe of yellow. My suggestion is maybe like a lightning bolt down the middle. A lightning bolt, yeah. Yeah, just get rid of some of the carbon fiber, or just put a lightning bolt on top of the carbon fiber, alright? And then what else? What other cars are going to get a wrap? Alright, so these are all event stuff. Aha, I found it. This one. This car will get an OG wrap. And yeah. Also the car outside's that stupid G-Wagon. You know, that other... Yeah. That one. Which I think was perfectly timed because it kind of suits the whole thing. You know. Anyway. Yeah, it's a long video, and this Christmas event has been pretty good. I do like this Christmas event. It's better than last year, and it seems that they're getting updates that are better each year, right? So they got the first year, which was 1 car. Next year, then last year, which was 4 cars. I'm excluding all limiteds, and then this year, which is like, how many cars did we get? Okay, so that's like 5. That's 5 cars. Well, technically, that's not really a car. It's just a reskin. But 5 cars right here with a kit and some spoiler and rims that no one cares about. But anyway, 5 cars. 5 cars, right? And then this one, we got additional 3. So yeah, we got 8 cars via... Yeah, we got 8 cars from the event. Also, wait, that seat's on this side. So, like, this game has, like, car seats almost in random spots, alright? Also, this car has a wrap and no interior. It has no interior. Wait, like, seriously, half the cars, they're like, we're gonna have the driver's seat on one side, but then we have some cars which have driver's seats on the other side. Like, I don't understand. Let's look at another car, right, real quick. Just real quick. Boom. See, the seat's in the other area. So that's left-hand drive, and that's right-hand drive. Or whatever, other way, I don't care, who cares. Anyway, that's the event. I'm quite happy with this event. You know, but, you know, obviously, there is no, I actually can't think of anything that could make this event better. Actually, there is one thing, another dealership, okay. To be honest, I can't be drip-feeded dealerships for very long, alright? The thing is, right, is that when they release updates like this, when they have almost a full dealership, actually a full dealership versus of vehicles for events and also not cash vehicles, but limiteds and event cars, alright? I can't be drip-feeded one dealership per few months, alright? Because it's not going to suffice, right? These cars, that's from the police update. Those over there were from Easter this year. Easter, alright? Those, actually, what year? That was start of the year, dude. That was wave nostalgia. Those two vehicles, just like that was ages ago. That was a 2K Golden event. Like seriously, that's the Easter event vehicle. Easter. We still have an unknown amount of limiteds to store. Everything from Halloween, which actually, to be honest, was like one car from Halloween, and that was kind of disappointing. But you know, the Monster GM event, which was like, holy crap, was that a lot of cars? Like, look at that. I have to store all of those in a dealership, and then also any other limiteds that came, like season 1 and season 2, I got to store. All right, and then also this Christmas event. You see where I'm going, right? I know I'm dragging this on a lot, but you see my point, all right? Is that we can't be drip-feeded cars or dealerships one at a time. We need a whole update where there's like 3 of them, all right? 3 of them. You know, I remember the times when I had the first dealership and I was putting limiteds in there, and I wish that time was now because I wish I had a dealership that I could just be placing limiteds in. Because it's my favorite part. It's a good part about the whole fun part of buying a dealership is that you gotta put all these vehicles in here and show off all the limiteds in order. And I don't know this is in order, but anyway, I'm ending the video here because I'll be here for hours just talking about how crap their dealership system is. But anyway, thank you for watching, and past Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, because I don't know if I'll post the video. Maybe I will. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for watching and goodbye.